All right, how's it going, boys? My name is Rome, and welcome back to another Repentance mod showcase. Now, we're back on the Benevolence mod today. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more dice items really going forward, but the mod creator of Benevolence reached out to me and asked me to please check out this new dice item because they worked very hard on it. So we're going to be checking out the glitched dice today. And this is essentially glitched crown, but a dice item. I love the sprite. It's beautiful. I like the light blue dice. It's very pretty. But what this does is it makes items, as you can see here, cycle between 3 different items, as you can see here. So we got Firemind, the D6, and Continuum. I'm going to take Continuum, I think, because we get Spectral off that. That's really, really nice. Also, the looping tier is just a nice effect. But it has a 20% chance to make those items become glitched. And then it's only one item on the pedestal. And from what I could tell, I believe it has a 5% chance to despawn the items that you're rolling. So if you roll and get super, super unlucky, it will just despawn the item entirely. And if you manage to roll a pedestal like twice and get the effect of the regular dice 2 times in a row, it will turn into a glitched crown pedestal, which is pretty damn neat. And then I think you're probably just able to continuously roll that if that's something you're interested in doing. So the plan is quite simple today. We will be trying to get as broken as we can with this brand new glitch dice item. Again, this is from the Benevolence mod, so we will have it linked down in the description below for those who are interested in checking it out. Highly recommend you do. Relatively newer mod. Bunch of really cool new items with mechanics that I've never even really thought of before ever. So very interesting, and also it gets updated semi-regularly. So definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And if there are new updates to this mod with new items, such as today, this will be the place to see them when they first drop. So if you guys are interested in seeing those videos, be sure to drop a like down below and hit that funny little subscribe button, because we are aiming for 100,000 subscribers this year, and we can only do it with your help. Now, I do realize, like, I'm actually just going to take this. You don't got to tell me. I know I'm a floating head. Today, I'm a floating head. And the reasoning for that is I'm wearing a green hoodie, and it's cold in here, and I didn't really feel like turning the heat up, but I didn't really feel like taking my jacket off. So I just decided instead to just be a floating head for today's video, because I thought, honestly, kind of funny. Honestly, funny. Smile. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully it doesn't, I don't know, make any of you motion sick or anything, but I am the floating head who talks. Ha-ha! I am the floating head. And as always, we do have a question of the day for today. Yesterday's video's question of the day was, what is your favorite animal? Now, I loved seeing the responses on that. Thank you so much for commenting below the video and letting me know what that was. But today's question of the day is another simple yet interesting one. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite food? Now, I did ask what your favorite, dessert was, I think, in a previous video, maybe like a week or 2 ago. But this includes everything. What's your favorite, just food, just in general? What's your number one top, like, you could eat it all the time, and all day, every day? And, like, for me, I think it's gotta be, like, it's gotta be, like, burgers and fries. That's such like an American answer, but I can't help myself. If you give me a burger and fries, I mean, I'm munching on it, man. I'm going crazy. What do we get here? We'll take this, of course. This is beautiful. And we can make our way to the next floor here. No consumables. Can't go to the downpour. That's fine. But yeah, burgers and fries will get me there, man. I mean, I'll eat a burger and fries every day if I could. If it wasn't, very slowly but surely eating away at my life force. I have since decided that eating burgers and fries every day, probably not the healthiest option, am I right, fellas? God damn it, I lose my deal chance. This is so depressing. Please, 1,000 likes. Everybody point and laugh. He got hit. Stupid idiot. Point and laugh. Ha ha ha! Alright, let's see what's in our item room. I actually just, don't mind that at all. It's actually pretty good. I feel like we just take it. I mean, we don't really need the glitch dice for that, do we? I don't think so. I do have a little update for you guys regarding the voice acting stuff I had going on. So I got like a small update from one of my relatives who's like in the industry of voice acting, and like he wants me to basically like take a course. There's like a course that's happening next month, and it's 1 day. It's like 7 hours, but it's being hosted by like the guy who basically like runs all of the video game voice acting stuff in like the area that I live in. So he's like the head honcho, head guy, head type beat. And so he's like, you should definitely like do that and like be a part of it, and then like meet the people that are working there. So I might be doing that in February. I still gotta send an email off and apply for that. However, the course for 1 day is very expensive. It's like I'm gonna, you know, I'll be candid here. It's like half $1,000, man. It's crazy. It's expensive. So that's the only reason I hadn't really pulled the trigger yet. It was more, and it's not even that like I can't exactly like, I don't know, pay for it, I guess. Like I have, like I can. I just like, I'm one of those people where it's like, if it's something that I'm not like sure about, if I'm unsure about it, then I don't really want to spend money on it, because like what if I don't end up enjoying it? You know what I mean? There's not really a good way to live. It's good to be smart with your money, obviously. Be smart, maybe a little bit frugal. But, you know, I kind of live by the Theo Von philosophy of nothing changes if nothing changes. So regardless of how expensive it is, I think I'm probably gonna pull the trigger and do that in February here, and who knows, you know, maybe your boy Rome is gonna get some voice acting gigs. That'd be pretty neat, wouldn't it? You hear hashtag your YouTuber in like I was gonna say the most ridiculous thing on planet Earth. I was gonna say Genshin Impact. Imagine you just hear hashtag your YouTuber on like doing voice lines for Genshin Impact. I think we're gonna go Angels today, my friends. I have no interest in going Devils today. But wouldn't that just be hilarious? You're just talking to some random dude, and then I start yapping out of nowhere, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? I guarantee you, like, a lot of people who watch my videos do not play Genshin Impact. I don't know if there's, like, a big crossover between, like, the Binding of Isaac players and Genshin Impact enjoyers. I was a Genshin Impact enjoyer, you know, when I got it, like... Oh man, like 4 years ago? I got it like 4 years ago. I ended up beating all the main questline missions and all the story missions and all the story missions and like all the side quest missions at the time. So all I had was dailies. So I quit. I kind of just like uninstalled Genshin Impact after that, because I was like, there's nothing left to do. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I gotta be honest, it's kind of funny, man. I mean, angel deals don't matter anymore, but that's kind of funny. We gotta take it. But yeah, so that's kind of a little update for you guys. Those of you who are wondering about that, what's been happening with that. So I might be taking a little course in February. And the other reason, like, I was hesitant about it, like, at all, because basically, like, you know, I have this insanely cool and, like, awesome opportunity from someone that I know, and I shouldn't, like, waste it, of course. Of course, that makes sense. You know, someone put themselves out there to, wait, what is it? Are they both glitched? Oh, they're both glitched. Ew. Oh, God, that one spawns enemies. I don't like that. Ugh. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, so someone, like, you know, put the work in to, like, try and help me get an opportunity. And, I mean, like, the main thing that always holds me back from stuff like this, just in general, is, I've, like, I've had it since I was, like, a little kid, right? I'm not, like, on medication or anything, but, I have, like, super bad anxiety, especially when it comes to, like, meeting new people. Like, I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me scared. It makes me, like, want to cry. And I'm saying that, like, candidly. Like, it's not... Yeah, I have a feeling that most, you know, dudes are pretty closed off about that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty open when it comes to those kind of things. Like, I am still to this day. Like I said before, like when I was a kid, I was a crybaby. I'm a crybaby now, dude. I'd just be crying. Like, even at, like, nothing. I'd just be doing that sometimes. It just happens. But, yeah, I just get really, like, irrationally anxious about just things in general and, like, important things and things like that. So that's been kind of tough to deal with. But I do think that it is kind of something that I, like, have to do. Or not even, like, have to do, but, like, I should do it because it would be for the betterment of myself and, like, my life/career type of thing. You know what I mean? Even if I, you know, I took the course minus 500 Omega lol, and I never ended up getting any, like, roles or anything like that, it would still help with the YouTube channel, right? Because I would know kind of how to fluctuate my voice and change these things and do all these things, right? So I think regardless, it's beneficial to me to take the course. It's just very scary. I also have, like, a big fear of, I don't know, I guess inadequacy. Inadequacy is probably what I would say. You know, it's like, it's a workshop for, like, anybody can, like, participate in it, right? So it's like, there's definitely going to be people that are, like, brand new to voice acting there, but, like, in my own head, my thought process is like, oh, everybody that's there is going to know exactly what they're doing, and you're going to look like an idiot. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. That's how my brain works, personally. It's not logical. It's not rational. It doesn't realistically make sense. But that's just kind of, like, what I have in my brain. Like, that's just how my brain works. I'm not exactly pleased about it. I'm not the biggest fan of how my brain works most of the time. Let's be honest here. But, yeah, I mean, I would love to not have to deal with that. And that being, oh, that sucks. That being my own cranium. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what's been going on with me. I've been kind of, trying to come to terms with that and pulling the trigger on that to do something for the betterment, of myself. And, you know, my well-being, and that's crazy. I don't have enough money for that, but that's crazy that showed up here. I just want to say that. Can I get a battery, maybe? I can. Was that an R key? There's no way that was an R key. I don't have enough money for it, but it is. So, will this, if I reroll the item room here, is this going to be 3 glitched items, or is it going to be like 1 glitched and then... No, it just made it another glitched item. That gave me damage. Yo! I'm cool with that. Hell yeah. I hope there's no negative effects. That would make me sad. But that was dope. I liked getting a damage up from that. I'm not going to pick up, like, a ton of glitched items, I don't think. Mostly just because I don't really want to deal with the side effects of them. They're kind of frustrating and annoying. We've rolled the knife piece already, so... we can't really go to the mother fight, but that's fine. We'll just go down. It's all good. At the end of the day, I am, like, literally just a regular dude. Trust me, I have my fair share of, like, my own problems and, like, stuff that I gotta work through, you know what I mean? Like, I got a lot of things going on. And, you know, important things that need to be taken care of, and not so important things that weigh heavier on my mind than they should. All that type of stuff. Everybody's going through it, just kind of in their own way, you know what I mean? So, just maybe like a little reminder for you guys that, yeah, I may be your YouTuber, and I appreciate you guys watching my stuff, and, you know, it means the world to me that you guys are here every single day to watch me, I don't know, talk about random stuff that doesn't, like, really matter, but kind of does sometimes. But just to show you that, yeah, I mean... at the end of the day, I am a normal guy, and, you know, if this is something that you're trying to do, you can also do it too, man. It's not that complicated. It's really not. I just make videos about items in this game that I think people would enjoy playing with. And then other than that, I just talk about random stuff, man. That's it. I just talk about whatever's on my mind for the day. Today being the voice acting workshop. Maybe tomorrow it's going to be about my anniversary, because I'm recording this the night before, but the day that you guys see this video, me and my lovely My lovely partner will have been together for 5 years. 5 years is a long time stuck with this guy, I'll tell you what. 5 years too long, I'll tell you what. Yeah, 5 years, 5 years in a committed relationship, man. Time really does fly when you're, in a relationship with people that you care about, man. I'll tell you what, it really does. I mean, granted, I had, like, many, like, life-altering events happen within the last, like, 3 years. But regardless, it's still, the time does just fly by. And also, like, as you get older, the time just moves by faster. Like, it honestly feels like yesterday I started this YouTube... Well, not started this YouTube channel, but started full-time. Like, it feels like yesterday I started doing YouTube full-time, and it's crazy to me. It's crazy how fast time goes, especially when you're doing something that you enjoy. I mean, plus the fact that time dilation is a thing that exists. A terrifying thought, by the way. Please, if you want to, like, sleep tonight, don't look into or explore time dilation. Man, it sucks. I don't like it. I don't like knowing about it. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm not, like, afraid of, like, dying or whatever. I'm really not. Like, I don't really care that much. I'm more so, like, concerned that I won't get to do the things that I want to do before I'm gone, right? So, like, that's why I'm a full-time YouTuber, you know? Like, I jumped the gun and I just went, let's do it. Like, why not? Let's have some fun with it. A Muko, I like Muko. I don't have counterfeit or anything, but we should be able to get... Okay, never mind. I'll buy this. Queen of Hearts. Useless. Anyways. That is too funny. As I was saying, yes. I'd love to be able to do everything that I want to do in the time that I have on this planet. This is one of the main ones. I'd love to go to Japan again. I really, really, really want to go to Japan again. Now would honestly be a good time because everything's so cheap over there because their economy is somehow worse than Canada's. I don't even think that was possible because our economy is, like, in the gutter. However, yeah, it's somehow worse. I'm gonna roll this, maybe?
Of Isaac.
I will be taking Mystery Sack. Okay, yeah, those other items were stinky poopy bad, and we're gonna make our way down, my friends. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to go to Japan again. Curse of the Blind, this sucks. I'd love to go to Japan again. I'd love to, you know, get married at some point. I'd love to have kids. I mean, there's a lot of things that, like, I as a man want to do before I'm gone, before I'm kaputs. And if you look into time dilation, I mean, that's the only part about getting older that kind of scares me. I can, like, summarize it for those of you who are interested. Essentially, time dilation is, like, the philosophy that, like, the older you get, the faster time goes by. And it's not that time actually moves at a faster rate, right? That wouldn't make any sense. That would just break multiple laws of, like, I don't know, physics or something. Or, like, theories or something. I don't know. It would break some type of, like, natural law. And it's not actually that time is moving faster, right? The difference is that the longer that you're alive, the less time of your life, like, a day is. You know, if you're a day old, a day is your entire life. So that time frame is completely different. Or if you're 6, you know, a year is a 1/6 of your life. So you're like, oh my god, that's a long time. But when you're like, oh god, I don't know, 25? You know, when you're like 25, like a 1/5 of your life is 5 years. So then going 25 to 30, you know, that's just another 20% of your life rather than, like, your whole life when you're, like, a kid. I feel like I'm not explaining it, like, super well or super properly, but you understand the point that I'm making. Essentially, the longer you're alive, the less time, the faster time goes by in your own head. So it's kind of scary sometimes, man. I gotta tell you, it's a scary thought to have. And I just want to make sure that I can do everything that I want to do, like I said, before I'm out of here. So that's my plan. And you know, this was one of the main ones. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this for a living. I mean, ideally, I want to do this for as long as I can. I mean, so much fun. Just being able to, you know, do this and like make people smile because of it. Like, it's so cool. It's so much fun. I absolutely adore it. And I like, you know, I get the comments on the YouTube videos, or I get the people coming into like the live streams and stuff. Twitch.tv/NoRome__ if you're wondering. Also in the description. But anyways, I get people coming in like the live streams and stuff and just saying like, hey man, like, you know, or like I'll use your videos to like fall asleep to, or like love your videos, like I watch them as soon as they come up every day, or I watch them before I go to sleep, or like I watch them on my lunch break at work, stuff like that. And that just like, man, you have no concept of like how happy that makes me feel. Like, that's so cool. It's so cool that like people will take time out of their day specifically to listen to me talk about what that doesn't seem like it really matters. Oh, that's not so great, but oh well. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it matters a whole lot. I guess I'll do this. We're blinded, so the glitch dice is gonna look a little funky, but whatever. But it's just, it's so incredibly, like, awesome, dude. We'll take this one. Scent oil. Okay, not bad. Very nice. We have the lower damage multiplier thanks to Skinny on Mushroom, but that's fine. Yeah, we can make our way down. It looks like when we take damage, we shoot off contagion clouds, maybe. From the glitched item? I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of what it looks like. But yeah, I mean, I like I said in a previous video, man, sometimes it's nice to just reflect on, like, all the stuff that's, like, happened. Not just to me, because, yeah, there was a lot of negative stuff that happened to me, but, like, also the stuff that's happened for me, you know, in the last year. It's just been amazing. It's been so cool. It's been so cool. I mean, my next goal, aside from 100K on YouTube, is probably to hit a partner over on Twitch. We are pretty far away. On like Twitch, like just Twitch, I have like when I'm streaming Isaac, normally like 20 to 30 viewers, and you need like 75 viewers on average to get Twitch partner, which I don't quite have yet. We're working towards it. We're doing a pretty good job, but that's kind of my next, like, big goal, aside from, like, maybe trying to get some, like, sponsorships for the channel, like some in-video sponsorships. I haven't sent my, I remember I asked you guys about that. I haven't emailed any, like, companies really yet, about, like, sponsorship stuff. I'm sure that I could. I just haven't completely yet, so, hopefully down the line, when I'm not, like, as stressed, because I'm gonna keep it like a buck with you. Like, this voice acting stuff is like extremely like stressful to me in my brain. Not that it should be, it just is, because that's like how my brain works. So very, very stressed about it, but maybe when I'm like not as stressed, I will put a little bit more effort into looking for oh, that's kind of funny. Roll this. Just one roll? Oh, okay, weird. Yeah, put a little bit more effort into maybe finding some in-video sponsorships, because most of you guys did say that you were quite content with just watching those every now and then if they pop up in a video, just to help me out with I don't know, padding the bottom line a little bit, making sure my bank account doesn't get too low, because it's been going down a little bit. Not that that's anyone's fault but my own, obviously. You know, if people aren't watching the videos, or if, like, you know, they're not clicking on stuff, I mean, that's totally on me, right? That means that my videos aren't captivating enough, and I need to add some more fuel to the fire, if you will. I guess we could take this, it's not a problem. I was keeping meeting the other one, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, I need to, you know, add some more fuel to the fire, make sure the videos are still bumping, dude. Make sure the videos are still bumping. I don't need Jello, but I'll take it because I have school bags, so I don't have a choice. But yeah, that's kind of what I've got next after, like, maybe this course that I'm probably gonna take. Because I also think it would help with, like I said in the previous video, you know, putting the funds back into the videos to make better videos. Not to say that we make bad videos, we make very good videos. Shout out Kara, that's my goat. makes me like 100 times funnier than I normally am. So shout out.
Soul of Isaac.
Heartbreak. I will take Heartbreak. That's like not that bad. I don't mind that. Sure. Shout out to her for, you know, editing all my shenanigans to like make it funny, but also make the video like watchable. Because I mean, sometimes like I just like talk and like I just hope I find where I'm going along the way. You know, I don't know. I just talk about stuff that like realistically nobody cares about, and somehow we make a coherent video every single day that people enjoy. And, you know, we gotta get there one way or the other, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. But we also work very hard. Thank goodness I actually dodged that. That was terrifying. He's dead. Goodbye. Hey, I don't need that. We're gonna go next. We are gonna go next. Alright. Off to Mausoleum 2. Now, I wouldn't really mind playing him, but I don't really want to max out my Heartbreak this early on. I don't mind maxing out Heartbreak for, like, the damage potential. I feel like it's still too early in the run to... Oh, hello. Magic Fingers is, like, hilarious. You know what we can do is, like, fight both of these guys. And then maybe, just maybe, we actually end up getting the Angel Deal to spawn from the boss. And then following that, we come in here and we roll everything. I would love to, like, give back to the community that we have. I've definitely been thinking about doing some repentance giveaways.
Soul of
Isaac. I guess this one? I don't know. I've definitely been thinking about doing some repentance giveaways on Steam. Like some PC repentance giveaways. Because I just, like... I get so many comments of people being like, man, like I like watching Repentance, but like I can't afford the game, or I don't have the game. Or like, can someone please buy me the game? I get a lot of those on TikTok of like, someone please buy me Repentance is great. I get a lot of those. I don't know if there's people in the community that are interested in like a giveaway of that nature. I mean, I guess just let me know. Because it's been something that I've been thinking about for like a while. And I don't realistically know how people feel about it. Because it's something that interests me, and I feel like it would be fun, and also like a nice way to just kind of give back to our community, you know what I mean? Nice way to give back to our community and let everybody know that they're appreciated and cherished. We can roll this.
Soul of Isaac.
I guess just take Yo Listen? I don't know. It's not bad. Yo Listen's not bad. So maybe we full clear this floor really quick. What are we at? 27 minutes. So we have actually missed boss rush, for those of you who are wondering. No, I don't mind doing this boss trap, especially since we are, you know, oh, well, I should have picked those up after. That was a bit dumb. Why did I do that? I knew I was going to go to boss trap. So why did I do that? Gamers, why did I do that? Why did my brain decide that that was a good idea? That's bad. Here we go. Ah, sick! Rah! Rah! Ay, ay, ay! Rah! Don't do that. Don't stop. Stop it. We got an angel deal, but I don't have enough charges to roll anything. I guess I could take one of these. I don't know. I probably should have taken both, actually. That was kind of dumb of me. Well. I believe we're going to be missing Hush as well. And even if we do get it, I don't know if we want to, because we're not really that strong, right? Like, we're not weak, but we're not really strong either. You know, we're kind of just, like, average at best. That's good. I will take that. We have a 4 luck stat stuff. I will roll that.
Soul of Isaac.
I just take PJs, right? Yeah. PJ's not bad. PJ's like a private jet, baby. Yeah, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Get rid of Mr. Hand, throw the bomb at the wall. It's got a secret room inside of it. There was there's nothing of value in there. But I hope you like my singing. Sometimes just like breaking into song and dance, you know, feeling like Jack Black. I used to never understand why he did that, and then, like, I don't know, something clicked in me one day, and I was like, I totally get why he just, like, starts singing with the random voice. It's just fun. It makes you feel good. It's like an anti-anxiety measure. You just starts, like singing, like, as a meme, and you feel so much better. I don't know how to explain it. If you're ever in, like, a situation where you're, like, I don't know, nervous or, like, uncomfortable or something, and you have the opportunity to, man, just, like, talk, but, like, sing talk, and also, like, be kind of a dork about it. I promise you, you will feel better. You could just talk like a rock star, baby. You just feel great again. You're like, this is good. I feel like I could run a marathon. Not literally, but mentally, yes. I feel like I could. Physically, no. I'm not that strong yet, dude. I've been working out for, like, a week. Almost exactly, like, a week. Has not been that long, all right? I'm not that strong yet. It's getting up there. I did my exercises today. I did legs. It was a leg day today. My legs hurty, and that's why I'm sitting and not using my standing desk. Not that I really use my standing desk that much anyways, but that is why I'm sitting, because my leg hurty, and I don't really want to deal with leg hurty, so I'm gonna just not deal with it. I'm gonna just sit down instead. Yeah, I ended up doing legs. I didn't do legs at all last week, so this is the first time doing legs for me in, like, I don't know. Honestly, like, probably, like, 5 to 6 years? It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time since I've done, like, exercise with my legs. Like, full-on exercise. It felt good. I'll tell you what, it felt good. It felt very good to get that down and dusted. I was very pleased with myself when the workout was finished, so that's kind of how it is, right? Like, the workouts are no fun until you actually start doing them. You know, the thought of going there and, like, the waking up part of it. Like, I woke up on Monday after taking 2 days off, and then, like, I woke up on Monday and I remembered, I was like, I gotta work out today. And then, like, in my head, I was just like, man, I do not want to do that today. And I almost didn't. But I'm proud of myself because I got up, I got my stinky butt out of bed, and I exercised. Yesterday was chest. I worked on my chest yesterday, my chesticles, if you know what I'm saying. No. I worked on my chesticles yesterday, and today was legs. Tomorrow is probably just gonna be, like, arms, I think. Maybe core. I haven't really decided yet. There was like a program in high school, the high school that I went to. It had, like, a special acronym name, but essentially, like, you could take regular physical education classes, or you could take this course, and it was like a specialized, like, training course, and you learned about the do's and don'ts of, like, weightlifting. You did a lot of exercise, like, way more exercising than the physical education class. Like, you're doing laps, you're lifting weights, you're trying to get your personal bests, you get tested on how much weight you can carry. It was crazy. However, oh, that sucks. I took that for, like, 3 years, so I kind of, like, know to an extent what I'm doing and, like, what proper form looks and feels like and stuff like that. So don't worry, I'm not going into it fully blind. I did take a weightlifting course, like, 3 years when I was in school. And I guess we don't really need it, but sure. And yeah, I mean, mostly just to say, like, you know, I'm not doing everything incorrectly, don't worry. I'm not, like, one of those people who just, like, goes to the gym. And then, like, you know those videos of, like, the people that are in the gym and they're just, like, using the machine just, like, not even remotely the way that it was intended to be used. Sometimes those people are cooking. They're onto something. I've seen some videos where I've been like, wait a minute, that might be a good workout. But most of the time you look at it and you're like, what are you doing, man? What is this? What is this? I feel bad that they're, like, getting recorded in, like, what I would rather have happen is instead of recording someone who's using a machine wrong, somebody in the gym walks up to them and says, hey, just so you know, this is the proper way to use this machine. Like, in a respectful way, right? Like, not trying to be like a or anything like that. Or like a jerk. Sorry, I should have said the bad word. What? Go over here, roll these. I take Jesus juice. Yeah. I don't need either of those active items. Anyways, Yeah, it would just be much better if like someone came up like respectfully and was like, hey, just so you know, like this is how you use this machine. This is the proper way to use it. Now, I know a lot of people in the gym have like egos and stuff, and they don't want to do that, or like maybe they don't want to be told how to use their machine. But most people who are using like machines wrong or like some form of incorrect, the only reason that they're using the machine wrong, like 95% of the time, is literally just because they've never used the machine before and they're like probably new to like working out at a gym and they just don't know how to do it. And so like just, I don't know, be nice to them and be like, hey, this is, you know, this is the proper way to do this. If you're wondering how to use this machine, this is how you do it, and like give them a little showcase. Now, I know that that's taking time out of your day that you probably don't want to take out of your day, but you know, if you can spend 5 to 10 minutes of your own day making someone else's day 100% better, I see no downside, really. You're making someone else feel great. That makes you feel good. It doesn't realistically take that long, and it's just like for the betterment of just society as a whole. You know, I mean, especially in today's day and age where everything's so divisive and dividing. You know, you can't go on the internet anymore realistically and like have your own opinion about something. You'd be like, I don't agree with what you said about this. And they can be like, okay, well, I hate you. If they're like super serious issues, I get that it's like a bit more nuanced than that. But when it comes to like, I don't know, silly little issues, I always think of that tweet that's like Twitter's the only place where you can say something and someone misinterprets it entirely. Like, I could say I like pancakes and someone could reply with, so you don't like why don't you like waffles? Like, I didn't even say that. And that's like true. I mean, excessively true today. I mean, there's just, I feel like there's so many things just like taken out of context, if that makes sense. There's just so many things that get taken out of context and blown out of proportion and all this other stuff that I think as members of the Roam Live community, it is your duty to some extent, if you choose to accept it, to just be kind, you know, to the people around you and the people that you meet and strangers on the street. Just be kind. Now, if someone is being, you know, rude to you or disrespectful to you, that's not me saying don't stand up for yourself. You can try the kill them with kindness route, but, you know, don't not stand up for yourself. If someone's making you uncomfortable or making you upset, I'm never one to say that, like, you should just leave them be and just ignore it. You should stand up for yourself, because that's ridiculous, and all of you guys as a collective whole deserve better, and you should know that. Roman dagger! Oh, big! Huge! Very nice. Okay, cool. I got swords. Bye-bye, Isaac. Bye-bye, Isaac Gaming. Bye. But I don't think it would hurt, you know, for everybody to just be, like, a little bit more considerate, a little bit more kind. Make the world just kind of a better place in general. Not a problem if everyone was to just do that and just, you know, be kind. You know, ideally when I have kids, I want them not even like to grow up to be anything specific. I just want them to grow up to be kind. If I can have kids and also raise them before like the planet explodes or whatever because of like global warming and stuff like that, isn't that like a problem? Like pretty soon here we're gonna be like, there's no point in having kids because everybody's gonna die anyways or something like that. I don't know if that's like me reading something that makes me sound crazy, but I don't know. I remember reading that somewhere and I was like, well, all right, fair enough. I was just like, okay, cool. Guess I'll die then. XD. It's just so expensive to like raise children in today's day and age. You know, I absolutely despise that old adage of like, you know, the kids these days. Oh! Holy! Let's go! Sorry, as I was saying, I hate the old adage of like, you know, kids these days just need to pick themselves up by their bootstraps or what have you and like just work hard. Because like, you know, back in my day, you know, I was making $5 an hour and like your mom didn't even work and we could still afford a house. And it's like, okay, but that's because like, you know, back in 1876, the houses were like, maybe you made $5 like a day or something. The houses were probably like $1,000 or like $100. Like you could just afford it on like one salary. Now it's like, oh, look, I want to get like a tiny little apartment in like the city or like maybe even outside the city. And they're like, please give me $800,000. And I'm like, excuse me? You say what now? And then like to add on top of that, it's like, you want me to raise a kid like this? What are you smoking on? Because I want some. It sounds like the good stuff. You know? It doesn't make no sense, man. Granted, if you're in more of a rural area of like the world, stuff is going to be cheaper. Oh, 100%. Stuff is definitely going to be cheaper, especially than like from where I live. But the sad thing is, which I've definitely talked about before, I don't know if in a video, but probably. The sad thing is that like, you know, I was born and like raised here. I grew up here. This is my life. This is my home. I love this place. I absolutely love where I live. If I could stay here forever, I probably would. I love this place. It's my favorite place. You know? But it's just like not really like affordable, like at all, to just live here. I'm extremely privileged to be able to live here right now the way that I do, but it's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's just so expensive. But like the you know, the old heads are like, you just need to work more hours. And you're like, Dad, I'm working 27 hours in a day. It's not even physically possible. I don't know what's going on. I'm still broke. And he's like, well, you know what? Maybe you should buy an investment property. And you're like, how? I don't know. I digress. I'm rambling a little bit. That was the glitched dice item. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. Comment down below what your favorite part was, what I'm going to check out next. And as always, push that funny little subscribe button because we are aiming for 100K by the end of this year. And we can only do it with your help. However, until next time, take care and stay safe, my friends.